Hey everybody, and welcome to the Delta Shootaround preview. I'm Joey Ramirez, joined by assistant coach Joey Ramirez to break down tonight's game against the Detroit Pistons. Jesse, taking a look back at that Dallas game, you guys came back from a 13-point halftime deficit, ended up winning by double digits. Brandon Ingram, excellent in that game, 29 points, 6 assists. Just seemed like a never-ending parade to the rim for that guy. How does he do that on a more consistent basis?
Well, his attacking was big time, but it was more about our defense. The way that we locked in and were physical and got stops allows you to get out and, get to the rim with less bodies and more transition attack. So it was all our defense in that game, and that was all of them. All 5 guys that were on the court. I think they only scored 30 points in the second half. So, that's an incredible team job for a half of basketball.
Seemed like Josh Hart was one of those standouts on defense. He had a few possessions where he was just shadowing his guy, no matter how many screens they threw at him. He had 5 steals, which were a career high. What did you see from Josh in that last game?
That tells it. Disrupting what they're doing with his physicality and being able to just blow stuff up. It set the tone for us, and everybody jumped on board. And I thought his and B.I. and Lonzo's energy were incredible, and that's why we were able to play the defense that we did.
Yeah, Lonzo, he goes scoreless in Minnesota. The very next day he comes out, he scores 21 points. He affects the game in other ways. What'd you like about Lonzo, the way he reacted?
Yeah, I love the fact with those guys. I know, they take a lot of heat, and that's what we're paid to do. We're paid to win and paid to perform at a high level every time, and that's obviously not easy. But what I really loved is how those guys bounce back, and it just shows their character. It shows what type of competitors they are, and that's not easy to do. To go on the road on the second night of a back-to-back and have a bounce-back game like that. His demeanor, his presence, his energy was totally different, and he found it within himself, and he was great.
Feels like the season really turned around when you started growing this beard. How much credit can we give you?
Yeah, every time I was just, we hit that little rough patch, I was thinking about shaving it, try to get some new energy, and then we win in Dallas, so it has to stay. Every time I try to get rid of it, it seems like we get a good win.
Does Tyson feel threatened at all? I know he has got a pretty good beard.
No, I got a ways to go before I can get on that level.
All right, he's Joey Ramirez. I'm Joey Ramirez. We got Lakers and Pistons tonight at 7:30 at Staples Center, and we'll see you there.